7 years ago, I started my journey as a mobile detailer. It's been a wild ride, but good morning, guys. God bless you. Carlos here with Serrano's Mobile Detail in Dallas, Texas. We are in McKinney, Texas today. We're going to be servicing this Jeep Sahara. We're going to be doing a engine bay detail as well as a one-step paint correction. The paint definitely needed. It's needed. It's been off-roading, so there's a couple tree branch signatures on this vehicle on the paint. So the customer just really wants to get the paint cleaned up nicely. But I'm excited. This customer, I think every time I get to see him, it just brings just a lot of sentimental value, because he was really one of the first customers who opened his doors to Serrano's Mobile Detail. I met him at the car wash when I was working at Soapy Jeff's car wash in Dallas. And, you know, we just clicked. And I won't forget, you know, when he had given me his number, I think, and he was like, "Hey, man, if you ever mobile, let me know. I have a Jeep, you know, I want you to take care of." And I was like, yeah. He would just keep coming to the car wash. And finally, I quit, and I gave in. You know, I went full blast. But he was really one of the very first customers when I started with a wet vac and a bucket and a wash mitt, and that's very old school detailing. And I think every time I see him, it just truly I have a lot of gratitude, because he definitely gave me an opportunity to just service him. And throughout all these years, I've been able to, you know, stay in contact. He still gives me his vehicles when it's needed to detail and stuff. And it's truly a blessing. So 7 years today is when I started my journey as a detailer. You know, and I'm blessed to at least to say I still have those same customers when I started to now. Pricing definitely has changed, but their support has always been intact. So shout out to this customer for always giving me the opportunity to just service his cars. But anyways, we're gonna get started on this project. It's a long day. We're gonna be doing an engine bay. The engine is dirty, like I said. We're gonna be doing a paint correction as well. So let me get all set up and we'll get started. Alright, so what I'm using here is Bust It Down by Drive Auto Appearance, the MPC or multi-purpose cleaner, and it did really well on these plastic liners in this Jeep, as well as I'm using it on the tires, and I'm following it up with using PNS Brake Buster on the tires and the wheels as well, using this long handle soft bristle brush to agitate the plastic as well as the tires. The tires were pretty clean, and the wheels as well. All right, so we are now ready to start the process for the paint correction. This paint, after it was strip washed and everything, it's in rough shape, but we're gonna get it looking much better. Of course, with the one step, we're trying to get it to, I'd say, a good 70%. Usually I say 50% of correction, right? Because it's just a one step. A two step, I'm usually chasing to about 90%. I believe you can't ever leave a perfect paint. In my opinion, it's impossible. But with the one step, I always say we're gonna be about, it's 50%, it's gonna look much better, 50% of it, right? But usually, once you start practicing your craft and everything, you really get really good with your products. And honestly, the finish looks really well. So let me get all set up and we'll get started on this Jeep. So what I'm gonna be doing is I'm gonna tape these plastics, even though they're already they have polish all over them. I just don't want to be the one to get dinged with it, like, hey, you messed up my plastics or anything like that. Obviously, I know this customer won't do that, but there's literally polish all over these plastics. And it's better to be safe than sorry, to be honest. Just tape them up. Though this does consume more time, just tape them if you have to. Because the last thing you want is really get polish all over this material, and then get dinged for it, and then you have to buy the customer a whole new set. Just protect yourself. I tend to not really tape that much, but many scenarios I will tape. This one I just don't want to keep pushing more product onto this plastic. So taping will just eliminate that. I think a good way to remove polish, if you have to, I've used a magic eraser, and that actually works. Using a magic eraser on these will definitely remove a lot of that residue. I don't know if you've tried that. So for this first process, we're going to be using Coach Chemi P601. They're all in one. And then we have it paired with the new MacShine, well, new to me, I just got it. M312, I believe it's called, the 3-inch polisher with a yellow Rupes pad. Okay, change of plan, guys. What I ended up doing is this kind of became like a two-step. Really isn't a two-step. It's still a one-step, in my opinion. But all I'm doing is, this Jeep is just so swirled. It is so scratched up that really the one step, it was looking good. It was looking really good. But there was just things, like there were some deep scratches it was just bothering me. So what I ended up doing is, I ended up going with Coach Chemi H9 I'm using the new M312. I just got this one. This is a 3-inch polisher from MagShine. I'm super stoked because I finally have like the whole collection, I think, of all the polishers. I finally bought this one. And I'm pairing it with a Lake Country wool pad. So what I'm doing really quick is I'm just giving it Speed 6 a quick pass on the paint, right? What that's gonna do is just gonna remove a lot of the defects really quick. And then I'm coming back with, I've already done the whole passenger side, but I ended up dropping it down to, we are using the Coach Chemi P301. That's their micro cut and finish, because if you guys follow the channel, you guys know that when I'm on a black car, I tend to use this one a lot because it's gonna give me the most gloss, and especially on a black car, that's what we're always chasing, is gloss, right? So I switched over to P301. I'm using it with a Rupes yellow pad or the Lake Country orange pads, and they do really well, and the finish is just much better, which you guys see hopefully at the end if I don't forget. But that's what I'm doing right now, is just a quick passes on with the wool pad and then wiping it off, and then I'm coming back with the P301, and it's definitely looking much better. We're gonna take a quick little break. Customer got me some food. I think all my customers who follow me know that I eat a lot. So shout out to the customer. Got me some. Shit, I'm keeping this plate. Today we're gonna be making some fajitas, guys. With some nice corn tortillas. I don't think I got silverware, so I'm just gonna go like this. Oh my God. Yeah, this looks delicious. I think I probably grabbed too much, but we're gonna add some. We're gonna add, oh, check this out. It's loaded. So good. So good. You know what's missing? Some jalapenos. And for the last step, usually when I do a lot of corrections, I will spray DIY ceramic gloss all on the paint. What that's gonna do is gonna give it just a nice slickness, much more gloss as well. I usually do all the windows, and once this cures out, it really reacts really well on the paint. Beads amazing on the paint and on glass. Literally, you can get, I think, 10% off when you use Serrano's 10 on the DIY Detail website. So I'll be posting that link as well. It's been such an amazing product. All my ceramic coating customers, they all have that bottle to use, both on inside and even outside. So DIY, it's a good finishing touch. All right, y'all, this project is finally done. It definitely came out much better. A lot of the major scratches that were on here pretty much blended in nicely. Some were just too deep that, you know, obviously we couldn't get in or couldn't remove, but we definitely blend them in where it's not as noticeable. as it was before. Overall, the engine compartment came out really, really good. We ended up using the Crystal products from Walmart, sprayed the engine, dressed all of that, and it turned out really, really well. As far as the paint, you're gonna see just how well this finished off. The sun definitely ended up coming down already, so you can't really see just how well it finished off, but the gloss is there. We removed a lot of the holograms it had, a lot of the swirls and major defects that the paint had. We used the Drive Auto Appearance trim gloss, I think it's called. It's a blue one, I forget the name of it, but I'll be putting it on the link that way in case a lot of you guys ask me about it. We dressed all the inner fender liner, got that dressed nicely, and it turned out really, really well. Again, thank you so much for watching today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed a little bit of the process. You know, we ended up, like I said, doing just a quick two-step, just a quick cut, just to really kind of get that paint warmed up, get the paint, remove some of those major defects on it, and then literally just went back and polished it with P301 from Koshemi with a yellow Rupes pad at a speed, I think it was 5, and that definitely did the job on this vehicle. So as always, guys, God bless you, and we'll catch you guys on the next video.